Alright, what is up you guys? Welcome to a top 5 things that need to happen in Dragon Ball Super. Now this list is obviously, my list, and if you want to leave yours in the comment section below, feel free to do so. I'd love to see your top 5. Now let's get right into it. And in number 5, we're actually going to have the human warriors, training more and getting more screen time and getting more things to do. Now, Goku could potentially teach them the Kaioken, and I know that Kaioken is pretty much forgotten by now. But it would still be really useful to them because times 20 boosting their power by that much, would probably come in handy. I mean, sure, they're not that useful anymore at this stage, but we could possibly have some scenes of them training, preparing for something in case something goes wrong, just seeing them in general, because we don't want this new series just to be about Goku and Vegeta. Number 4, I want to see Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, training again, and reaching new plateaus of power. Now I believe that Gohan could possibly get the Super Saiyan God power up, and he could possibly absorb that power up into himself and become God beyond Saiyan like Goku and Vegeta did, because he has a massive amount of potential. I mean, he hasn't trained for a while, but that wouldn't stop him from doing such a thing. And his power level would massively skyrocket because of this new power up, and then if he trains with Whis, he would power up even more. They'd possibly get his Mystic transformation back, as well as the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan transformation, and maybe some sort of fusion between those two things. That would just be freaking awesome. And it would possibly be Gohan's ultimate form, where he could just destroy an enemy, because let's face it, who's going to be left when Goku and Vegeta die from old age? It's not going to be all the humans. It's going to be the next generation of warriors. It's going to be Goten, Trunks, Gohan, and probably Pan, because she'll be at an age enough to train and stuff. Now number 3, I want to see different universes and gods and stuff like that. Beerus has mentioned that in Battle of Gods, and there has to have been a reason for that. I mean, he wouldn't just mention that and just leave it like it meant nothing. We'll possibly see some gods or some sort of universe things in Dragon Ball Super, but I possibly believe that there's going to be a huge event that's going to risk all of the multiverse and like the explosion or the death of all of the people in all of the multiverse, and Goku and Vegeta are gonna have to go and fight or something. I don't know, but it would be cool to have a threat on such a scale, because it would mean that Goku and Vegeta would need to team up to take down this threat instead of just like going at it on their own. Number 2, I want to see more fusions. Who the hell doesn't want to see more fusions? We have Gotenks, we have Gogeta, although Gogeta is not canon as of yet. We have Vegeta, and Vegeta wouldn't be as likely to return because of the consequences that come with the Potara fusion, which means they fuse forever, unless they go inside of Boo's body, the Majin Buu, aka the Fat Buu. They could possibly still go inside of his body and defuse, but if they fused into Vegeta, he would be a freaking powerhouse, because he doesn't, have a time limit on his powers. Plus, he gets to the point. He's got both Goku and Vegeta's, weaknesses, but he also has both of their, strengths. And you don't want to, go up against Vegeta, because he would just kick your ass. Now, number 1, I honestly want to see more intense moments. I want to see more, intense fights. I don't want to just see beams being thrown everywhere. I just want to see fists going at it. I just want to see fists, punches, dodges, counters, all that sort of stuff. I want to see more intense, I want to have an intense plot that keeps you at the edge of your seat, kind of like the Cell Saga and the Android Saga, because there was so much at stake. The Super Saiyans couldn't go up against the androids because the androids were too much, and then things were just really, really hype because Cell kept absorbing the androids, and things just kept getting, we just kept having more and more things at stake, and that's what made that, Saga so good. So we need more intensity, we need more good fights, and that's pretty much my top 5 list. I cannot really speak today. I just want to hear your top 5 list. What do you guys think of my list? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. My name is Agwang Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, have an epic day.